Hello. I hope that you had a great week. I had a hard working week. I've been so busy. But you know what? I always enjoy this moment when I have to find something that I want to share with you. And as I was thinking about this week, I thought, you know what? It's coming to the end of the year. And a lot of us have a lot of things that we started and just left, and then we started this and just left, whether it's projects, whether it's, work at home or even work at work. So I thought, you know what, let's talk about 4 easy ways to getting unstuck. Because what's happening is also people are also getting stuck in just, stress. Because when you have all these things that are just all over the place, your mind is cluttered, your home and environment are cluttered, and everything is cluttered. So we are also talking about decluttering. And when we're talking about decluttering, we talk about decluttering your mind as well as your physical space, because that's what is going to help you get unstuck. So let's get into it. Number one, clear the clutter. When I'm in a rut or trying to figure out a way to stop standing in my own way or getting stuck, I think about the things in my environment that are in my way, the things that cause me stress and, just uneasiness. It's not easy for me to admit when I look at the things and look around and see that, ooh, okay, I've got clutter. Have you ever walked into a room in your house and you look around and it just stresses you out because it's not orderly? Everything is just messy and everything is everywhere. Well, I hate to admit it, that is me this week. I decided I was going to go into my closets because then I moved from Massachusetts in 2015. And when I moved, I got myself a townhome. And in the closets, I put all the boxes and stuff that I said, you know what, I'll go through them and then throw out the things that I don't want and then be able to, pack my closets nicely and let them. So they were nicely packed in there. But the fact of the matter is, from 2015 until now, 2022, I kept saying, I'm going to go into the closet, go through each one of those boxes and cases that I have in there, go through each one of them and throw out the things that I don't want. So it was always cluttering my mind, right? So I finally took everything out. So boxes are everywhere in my living room. And this whole week, that's my goal, to literally go through each one of them because they are not going with me in 2023. And, so I'm starting off, corner by corner and just, going through. I have garbage bags that I'm, taking out everything in there. I'm telling you, from the day that I just moved them from the closet to move them into the living room, where I knew now that, okay, the work is being done now. So I'll work and then I'll put in an hour or 2 hours in opening up 2-3 boxes and then, taking out. I feel much better. I really feel much better already just by doing that. So do you also have some things that you have said, you know what, maybe I need to declutter and I need to take these things out? If you do, I'm telling you, just taking that one first step is so key, to making sure that you do what you need to do. So I'm telling you, it drives me nuts to see the boxes and everything in there. So already, I know I've already cleared it up. By Friday, everything will be clear because I do not like clutter. I like it nice and clear, and where I can walk in the house, fresh air in the house, and I can't see that right now. Think about the goals that you want to accomplish. Think about what's making you feel stuck in not accomplishing those goals. Is it because you need more time? And if it is, write down the things that you do with your time every day. You'll notice that there are times where there's nothing that is written, or if there's written something there, it's something that you literally can reduce that time and make time for the goals that you have. You see, we sometimes overwhelm ourselves when we want to tackle the whole big picture of something that we want to accomplish, rather than taking small bites and small steps at a time. You know, the example that I gave you of all these boxes, I'm doing one box at a time, one corner at a time, and it's much easier and it's doable, because then my plan is, okay, I need to open at least 2 minimum, and then 3, 4 if I can, but 2 minimum boxes that have to be. So it's really important for you, when you're going to be decluttering something or clearing up something, that you make those tasks smaller, so you can do just a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow, until it's all done. But it has to be done, and it's gotta be done. When you're done, it feels so good. I'm telling you, you'll feel much lighter, and then you'll also feel less stressed, but more excited to now take the next step and go into the next idea that you want to work on. Here are some ideas where to clear the clutter. Your closets, as I mentioned, kitchen cabinets. Do you have those containers that you bought 20 years ago, and now they're all greasy and stuck, even though you wash them, but they need to be cleared so that you can either get you some new ones, 2 or 3 new ones, or just reduce the number of containers. I buy Chinese food, and they always give you these plastic containers, right? And I noticed that every time I would just put them and then organize them in the closet, in my cabinet. But now I had so many of them throughout the years. I said, I don't need all these plastic things here. So that was another one that I cleared up this weekend and took out those on Friday. I was going through my kitchen cabinets. Your kitchen drawers, the utensils. When was the last time that you really cleared out everything, put in new lining in your drawers, and then lined up your kitchen utensils nice and neat, and washed everything that was in there? Your shoes in the closet. Have you gone through them and literally cleared your closet and just clear, your shoes? Your linen closet. Your purse. How often do you empty your purse or your wallet so you can take out the invoices, the receipts from, different stores that you bought probably 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago? Your home office or work office, the file cabinets. Mail. When was the last time you went through the mail? I see some people, they have little baskets where they put the mail in their junk mail, they put it in there. Well, I throw it out. If it's not important, I throw it out. If it's a bill that needs to be paid at the end of the month, if it's paid, then it gets filed in the right places. So when was the last time you did that? Maybe your garage, your car. It needs some love. When was the last time you washed it? Guest bedroom, if you have more bedrooms than one. And then your bedroom itself, when was the last time that you literally just cleared the clutter in there? So those are just some of the examples. Start somewhere and you'll start to feel good. Number 2, eliminate the distractions. I hate distractions. Do you? Well, I'm talking about distractions that get in your way, including yourself. Sometimes we are our own distraction. Have you ever noticed that? There are distractions that stop you from doing what you should be doing in the moment. Things you said you were going to do, and then you look back and you're like, oh, I was supposed to have done this. Oh, I don't even know what happened. I hate it when people say that. I hate it when I say that, to say, I don't know what happened. What do you mean you don't know what happened? It means it wasn't a priority if you don't know what happened, if you don't remember what happened. Okay? So I get so annoyed. And the worst part of that is we don't always know when we are being bombarded by distractions, because it just feels right at the moment. And we just feel like, what, it's important and we need to do what we're doing at that point, and yet we're getting distracted. Cell phones, I think I'm safe to say, is the number 1 distraction so far. Shh. Let me tell you. It's okay to turn off all notifications on your phone except your ringer and home security app if you have that, or child monitoring app. Then you can leave those on because you need to hear them ring so that you can pay attention to them. It's okay to put the phone on silent or vibrate when you don't want to be distracted. When you're trying to work, read, rest, sleep. Well, I know some people say, well, I keep mine on because then I want to get the alarm. Well, you literally can hear the alarm if you let yourself sleep. I put my phone in the kitchen, way away from the bedroom. And that alarm, when it goes off, baby, I can hear the alarm way out in the kitchen. But I just don't want the glare. I don't want the temptation in the bedroom. So I put it all the way out there. It's okay to do that. It's also okay to delete apps that suck up your time if you don't have discipline, such as those games like Candy Crush or whatever latest games that they have these days. I've never played, Candy Crush. I don't know. I just don't want to be addicted to playing, anything. But don't get me wrong. I have a couple games that I have. Here's what I do with those games. I play them, give myself 5-10 minutes just to distract my mind, to just relax my mind. And then I turn them off. But I delete the app so that I'm not tempted to go back again and play it on again. And what I do is pull it back when I need it. Did you know that you can always, upload the deleted apps when you delete them? So you're really not losing them. All you can do is go into the app store again and then, re-upload it again. It just, comes back up. But if you're one of those people that watches TV on your phone and say, well, I don't watch TV in the house because then I want to make sure that I can do more work. But then you've got an app on your phone and you watch it on your app, it's the same thing. You're still getting distracted. So try to turn it off and take away that app from your phone so you don't watch TV on your phone. That way you literally can use that time to complete and accomplish your tasks and your goal. Make bedtime rest time, not social media distraction time. And then number 3, listen, watch, or read motivational materials. Now, speaking of watching, listening, or reading, I love reading and writing, right? But my root cause of staying aligned with my goals is watching and listening other people that are motivational speakers, that are trainers, that are coaches like myself. And I love influencers and successful business owners and, those people that have done the very thing that I'm doing and that I want to do more of. So people like Lisa Nichols, who's my virtual mentor, Tony Robbins, Les Brown, Louise Hayes, Dr. Wayne Dyer, those are the people that, some of the people among many that I watch all the time and I'm influenced by. Stay connected to keep yourself on track. Sometimes I listen to coaching podcasts, that in TED Talks, because then I want to be a TED Talk. I've been counting on it. And finally, 2023, that's one of the things that I'm definitely going to be doing because I've been counting on it and say, I need to do a TED Talk. I need to do a TED Talk. I'm going to be doing a TED Talk. I love a good motivational speaker because, as you all know, I am a motivational speaker myself. But you know what? You get better by watching others who are better than you. You get better by learning from others who are better than you. I wouldn't be a good coach or a good motivational speaker if I don't also enhance myself and learn from others so that I can be there for those that I also coach, teach, and train. My ultimate goal is to be able to read and write all of the books that I have, right? I want them to be on audio. So guess what I've been doing? For the past 2 months, I've been going into the studios every weekend to read the books that I have written on audio. So now when you go on Audible, I am so excited. You now will be seeing Dr. Stam's books on Audible. So all of the books that I have written, which are over 30, 40 books now. I can't even keep count because I keep writing. But all of them, you'll find them now on Kindle ebook. You'll find Audible books. You'll also find a paperback or a hardcover copy on Amazon. So I am doing those and sharing those with you so that you can enhance your watching, reading motivational materials. Because as you all know, everything that I do and write has to do with inspiration, motivation, encouragement, empowerment, education. So it's all filled in one in there. And I can guarantee you, you will be inspired, you will be motivated, and each and every day and every moment of your life will count. And that's my goal, to make sure that you make count every day, every moment of your life at whatever capacity fits you, that you get to enjoy the days of your life. You get to enjoy this one life that you have. Number 4, ask for help. Of course, I had to include this one because it's so obvious, but most obvious, it's also ignored by many people. Because sometimes we wait until we are sick and tired of being sick and tired before we ask. We wait until we are stuck. And then we are, helpless and hopeless and just feel like people won't be helpful to us. Sometimes the smartest thing we can do without working harder is working smart and asking for help to get unstuck. Someone like a life coach can help lift off the weight and get you unstuck much quicker. I would love to help you get unstuck. And you can see that it's pretty normal to get stuck, because then guess what? We all get stuck. But when you can talk to someone who's been through it, who has also been, stuck and now unstuck, it's not even a brainer for you to get it in, within a few minutes of talking to someone, within a few minutes of asking questions. So I'm here for you. If you decide that you want to, pick my brains for 30 minutes in a discovery consultation session, please reply to this blog. Let's connect. Or you can go to my website and, see more of the programs that I have there, or contact me through my website and let's talk. I hope my 4 keys of getting unstuck have been helpful to you. What motivates you? Will you start or continue to read, watch, or listen to things that motivate you? Will you eliminate whatever distracts you to stay unstuck and stay motivated so that you can accomplish the goals that you have for your life, your career, or even your business? Will you clear some clutter to make way for something new? And fourthly, will you ask for help if you're just not getting your desired results on your own? Have a great week. This is Dr. STEM. Be encouraged.